Good day, I am Rhem Soriano. I am studying Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management at STI College of Caloocan. As a second year college student, I have foreign language course this school year, and today I will share to you my foreign language journey. So my Nihongo journey started last September 2021, and my teacher is Miss Emily, or known as Emery Sensei in Nihongo. Miss Emily is such a good teacher. Actually, she has a long patience and she knows how to understand and handle well her students. And I can proudly say that Miss Emily is a kind of teacher that every student wanted to teach for them. I'm hoping that after this pandemic, we'll meet soon, and I wish she become my professor again for the next school year because I like the way how she teach. Though this subject, foreign language 1 and 2, wasn't easy to catch up, but Miss Emily made it easier for us to understand it. So I know you're gonna watch this, and I want you to know that I will miss you so much, ma'am. I'm going to miss foreign language session every Thursday. This video is for you, ma'am. I dedicate this for you to know how really matter this subject to me since foreign language 1. So this is my weblog. You can visit this by going to rhemsoriano.simplesite.com. I made this in ForLang 1, as you can see. It's all about Nihongo, my introduction, hobby, and more anything about me in Nihongo. Because of Sensei, I learned on how to do some kind of weblog like this that I just only see most of the time on the internet. But now, I can't believe that I have my own website to visit and to inspire other people who likes Japan too. These are my 10 reasons why we need to study Nihongo. So I saw this at my notes because I forgot to put it in my weblog, but anyway, while I was taking down those, I realized more how important this language to my course as a tourism, because soon I'm going to meet some Japanese people when I step up to this industry. These are the 10 things I like in Japan. Honestly, before I take this subject for long, I don't have any interest about Japan, but since Sensei told us to search about Japan and find some place and things that we might like there, since then I got interest with those 10, and I wish I experience and see in real those places and things in Japan. This is my katakana name, and when Sensei told us to write our name in Japanese written form, I felt so excited that time and nervous at the same time. Excited because that was my first time to write my name in Japanese, and too nervous because I was scared to make some mistake by doing this, and all I wanted that moment was to make it perfect and fun at the same time. So from then, I can say that I did it well until now. I train myself to write my name in katakana whenever I do activity in ForLang. I always put my name first. And I want to thank our sensei for letting us know about this. In fact, I wanted to make this as my second tattoo, my name in katakana, and that is very soon. So this was the first time I made a storyboard or a kind of comics, and it's not easy for me when I was doing this until I realized it will become easy when you're doing it with enjoyment and fun. So by the way, this storyboard that I made was about birthday celebration and greeting her friend. This is myself and 5 sentences about me in Nihongo. While I was editing and typing those 5 sentences, I experienced to be a Japanese for a moment because I felt like it was true that I am introducing myself to other people while wearing my uniform. And I learned on how to express myself using the Japanese language. And for me, those 5 sentences aren't enough to know who really I am. And I always keep on my mind that I need to learn more about Japanese language for me to express more my feelings. How to order inside the Japanese restaurant. So my experience while we're taking this video was so excited and happy because finally I met my friends or groupmate again after a long quarantine month due to pandemic. And aside from that, because of this activity, I experienced to took a video inside the restaurant, and I felt shy during that time because of the people around us while watching us. How to buy inside the department store. So my experience with this was it's not easy to film when one of your groupmates weren't able to come during the film because I remember that day Jasmine wasn't able to film with us because no one could take care of her baby and her family has also an emergency. But for the sake of our grades, I know Tagabe and I were tried our best and effort to present it as well. And that was a tiresome but fun experience for me. This is my supichi for the final period for first sem in ForLang 1. Honestly, that time, I don't know how to make some presentation on Canva, but because of this TP, which to do a speech presentation, I learned by myself to make my presentation in Canva. But sadly, I took a video record a numerous time until I finally make it look better. So this speech with Japanese language wasn't easy for me to pronounce the sentences, especially on the part of describing Nihongo subject. But good thing about my speech was it made me feel that I'm in Japan while telling something about myself and about my family with other Japanese. So therefore, even if it's difficult for me on the beginning, but still I enjoyed it so much. So that was the last photo that I posted on my blog while I'm holding my ForLang notebook to have a proof that I was studying with it. And also my photo while wearing my uniform. So that's the end of my vlog so far. See you on next semester. How to make phone calls. I remember when I took my part here, I were in Bulacan for a vacation. That's why I wasn't preparing a well clothes that suit for the topic. But it doesn't matter since I did my part well with my group mate Jasmine, Loisa, and Polverosa. For this shadowing activity, my partner here was Maris, and that time we're still good and okay, but unfortunately, we got some misunderstanding with the other subject, but hopefully we'll become okay again, just like when we are doing this activity. And I wish you watch this part as to remember that we became a partner for the short time. If I'm not mistaken, I know this technical term was about the blog of Sensei, which she was sharing of how she prepared for her synchronous lessons and how she teach in the middle of pandemic. And I give some good comment to her video because she was so inspiring when she was teaching her student, and I salute her for giving all her effort to us. How to give direction. So I filmed this video when I was in Bulacan and no establishment there since it's a province and subdivision type. That's why I chose to film in the park, and I'm the only one who weren't walk because I ride with e-bike because that time was too hot and the park was far from our home there. But still, that's a wonderful experience to give a direction with a map in Japanese language. So this is the parts of the body that I draw. So my drawing here was too crazy because honestly, I'm not good in drawing, especially to draw a human. I'm not good with that, but I learned here how to write the parts of the body in Nihongo and even the illnesses that I was experiencing every time. Now I know how to say it in Japanese language if I feel that illness again. In writing all the kinds of character in Nihongo, for me, writing kanji was the hardest part because in real life, I don't like numbers, especially in computing. I don't like that. But what I like about numbers is only to count a money. Even in Nihongo, numbers still that hard for me, but I'm glad that I knew something about numbers in Nihongo. And that's a good experience for me. So writing hiragana is my most favorite from all the lessons because I'm enjoying writing it, and actually I finally memorized some hiragana characters and I can now write it without looking on my notebook. So katakana is almost just similar with hiragana, but katakana is using for writing a name. That's why it is also my favorite because like what I said earlier, I wanted to get my second tattoo with my katakana name. This is my Japanese song, Aitayo by Kei Tanaka, and this was the last activity that I've done in ForLang 2, and it's such a wonderful experience to sing a Japanese song for the first time in my life. So thank you so much, Sensei, for letting us to do this. So today I will gonna do my Japanese song in foreign language too. So let's go!
しまった鳥は何もこみえないよ暗闇が広がるだけ昼まぶたを閉じてみれば
愛も君に会いたいよ会いたいよ涙が溢れて止まらない会いたいよ叫んでみても声にならないもう一度だけ会いたいありがとうございます I'm done I'm done It's June 10, 2021. Time check 8:20 in the morning. And I will now join our synchronous session in foreign language too. And also, I need to turn off my microphone to avoid interruption. So now I'm already in our synchronous meeting in foreign language too. And as you can see, I'm waiting for others to join. As usual, I'm only the one here waiting for them to attend because I'm the one who always join first because my other classmates are still in their other subject that I already took when I were in first year college. I'm waiting. So of course, I'm wearing my STI uniform as Sensei said. And of course, I have here my foreign language notebook and ball pen and my other phone in case I need to read some handouts from foreign language too. I prepared that. So now my classmates are already here and we're still waiting for Sensei. I'm still sleepy right now. Hi, Sensei. You're so cute.
Then, ayun. So, yung attendance niyo po dito, depende po yan kung nagpasa po kayo ng Soriano-san,
Ohayou gozaimasu, Sensei.
san, sana, bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you po. Mata ne. Arigato.
Good morning. So today is Thursday. It's June 17, 2021. Time check 8:24 in the morning. It's ForLang day, so I have here my foreign language notebook and I will put it on the top of my table beside my laptop. So, nag-join din ako gamit yung phone ko in case na maghang yung laptop. May backup ako. Hi. Look at my morning face.
Soriano-san.
Ohayou gozaimasu, Sensei.
Gozaimasu, Tagabe-san. Soriano-san number 7.
Imate.
Tanggalin mo rin yung mas, yung buong mas, tanggalin mo.
Ite. Ay, hindi ko
Ite.
napansin, ma'am. Sorry.
Ite. Sige mo, Soriano-san, ite. So,
Heya wo mite mo ides.
ite mo. Hi, arigato.
Ito.
Ayan, so when granted.
that's my journey from ForLang 1 up to ForLang 2 for my second year in college. And if I would assess myself from 0 up to 100% for what I have learned from this course, I think 95% of learnings which I gain here, because I know before I step up here in second year college, I don't have any idea about Japanese, its culture, language, the Japanese people, and their gestures. But because of this subject, I learned a lot, especially on how to communicate with the other Japanese people using their language. This subject helped me to learn new things, and before, I thought that English language was enough to step into this industry to communicate with the other foreign people. But since I took this subject, I realized that I was wrong, because as a tourism student, I have to broaden my knowledge to understand and respect other cultures, not just here in Philippines, but also in other country. So maybe this semester and this Nihongo session is getting to end soon, but it doesn't mean that I will stop about what I have started since first semester. And I know this is just the beginning to help myself for learning more. And I have still 2 years remaining here in college. I will not waste this to train myself to become a better tourism professional. I will use all my skill in Nihongo in the near future by using it, of course, to the Japanese people that I'm gonna interact with when I work to this industry, because I know that this is a broad kind industry and it's possible for me to meet any foreign people inside or outside the country. And when that time happens, I will be the happier person. And I will thank Sensei for becoming part of my Nihongo journey. Because of you, I easily learn all this. Actually, all in this. And I promise that I'll keep it, and I can't wait for the moment to come that I will read and use this again. And I think that's the time that I'm going to meet Japanese people, hopefully, and it will remind me of the way I learned from you. So this is a kind of memorable thing to keep. So thank you so much, Mom, for being such a good professor, and I want you to know that I'm so lucky to become your student, and may God bless you always. And just keep on uploading your blog about foreign language, because I'm still one of your students that keep on watching it, and even I'm no longer your student, but still I want to learn more from you. So that would be all. Thank you so much, Sensei, for watching this. And for the last time, sasabihin ko to so far, mamimiss ko to sobra. Domo arigato gozaimasu. Jawata dewa mata. Bye-bye, Mom. Mag-iingat ka po lagi. Keep safe.